All right, traders, good evening, good evening, good evening. A warm welcome to everybody. It's good to be with you. If you're joining for the first time, you've come to the right place. I'm Ashley Reed. This is the TDM Academy live trading session. It's 1800 hours, and we have 4 of them every day. We have the 9:31. We have the London session there. We then move to midday, and then we got 3 o'clock, which we indulge in, which is fantastic as well because the US Open is happening that time. And then we also have the one that we're currently on. All right, 1800 hours. Before we get started, guys, as always, our disclaimer there. We will be discussing quite a bit of information. It's opinion, and let's not construe this as advice in any way. All right. Let's see who's online tonight. JJ, I see you right there. Tanya, Brett, Shira. Good evening, guys. It's 3 minutes, or at least 2 minutes after 6. We're about to hit 3 minutes after 6. And guys, well, what do you know? Well, what do you know? Let's get some feedback very quickly in the chat facility there. Quickly, guys. Well, what do you know? Have you guys been watching? Have you guys been seeing what's been happening? Where's the guys? Shirley Shakes, I see you. Intel, I see you. Provide some intel there, Intel. Come on now. Look and see. Come and taste. Everybody there? Let's see. Quickly, before we continue, let's get some feedback. Here quickly. Brett, I have a confession. All right. I don't know if you guys know, there's this app called Real Short. All right. It's called Real Short. And they have these corny dramas, short dramas, on there that I indulge in. Just check it out. It's called Real Short. It's an app. Obviously, you pay a certain amount of money to acquire some of those coins, and then you can purchase the episodes. And it's almost like Days of it's not Days of Our Lives, but it is definitely something that I indulge in. And one of them actually there, Brett, is the story about a genie. And his then master granted him something and said, before I die, my wish is that you will be released from your lamp and you will walk like a human and experience. So that's a very interesting thing. And I got wrapped up in that whole thing there. It's called Real Short. It sounds, when you go and see it, you'll understand. So just go and check it out. It's called Real Short. All right. It's an app that you download. But guys, we have been exceptionally spot on here. Let's start it off with AUD USD. And guys, mind you, we've been waiting the whole day, guys. All right. This is intraday. We do not want to close trades tomorrow. If we're trading intraday right now, you can close a trade right now. So AUD USD, look, it's proceeded up. We've had the follow through above 69721. And guys, you can see we there. I got in a little bit late. I was late. I was busy. And when the moment it popped above there, I didn't see it. So again, another confession right there. All right. There we go. There we go. JJ, thank you very much. Guys, me and Jules is not speaking nonsense here. You see that? JJ watches it too. It's called Real Short. It's addictive, those things, man. Yes, like it's addictive, man. I'm not the only one. JJ, thanks for coming in there and saving the day, man. Yesterday. All right. So AUD USD looking fantastic as ever. I mean, guys, look at this gold here. I mean, really, guys, look at this gold here. Back again in the commitment zone. Shirley, look at this, man. Look at this beautiful big candle all the way up in the commitment zone above 4043. I mean, really, guys. Look at this S&P 500 here. Woo! Look at this. Absolutely stunning. Look at the beauty there. So obviously pullbacks and so forth is there and it needs to be done. We know that. But I mean, look at that, guys. Absolutely stunning. About 7420 committed ones came all the way down. Remember, guys, do you guys remember I chatted about the stop losses? Who remembers that? Who remembers those stop losses, guys? And I said to you, there's many stop losses that's here. And it will take them out. I mean, even gold itself, right? Even gold itself. Look at this. Lots of stop losses right there. And it took them all out, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Oh, so S&P 500 also now doing a pullback. And look at this GBP USD. Look at that. Right above, came back, closed above, took out so many stop losses here, guys. So many stop losses there. All right. You know, guys, whenever we say you've come to the right place, I think that's a genuine statement and welcoming. You've come to the right place. All right. Then we got USD JPY, guys. I mean, it's coming down. Like I said to you, this guy's a little bit more tricky because of what's happening in Japan and with the interest rates, especially with the dollar and so forth. Okay, so this one's tricky. That's why I have the 163 all the way down there instead of engaging now. Look at that. I missed the Euro USD. I mean, I missed the Euro USD. Look at this. It committed. There's my arrow above the 1.13. And I missed it, man. You know, guys. Yeah, look, we don't get upset that we've missed it. But it would have been nice to get into it. Yeah. So look at that. 1.13751. We've broken above. We're waiting for 1 point. This is all intraday, by the way, guys. If you got into Euro USD, there's anyone here, guys. This is intraday. Trades can be closed. Look at NAS. It's come back all the way. But just has not done what? Committed. Therefore, I'm not in NAS at all. I'm not in NAS at all. It's not committed. I'm not interested. There's no commitment. Nothing whatsoever. All right? Nothing whatsoever. Look at that. And then we got USD Swiss franc. Look at this guy. I have a sell limit in here. If it does correct, it's going to trigger me in. I said I want to see if we can trade this one all the way to 0.81129. Guys, it's looking phenomenal. And then, don't forget the oil price. What did we say? There's no commitment on oil. In fact, it may go back to where? The 82. And it did. There was no commitment to the upside. Well, at least not today. Look at that. It wasn't near there today. Now, what it is showing us is a lot of divergence now. So this move might come tomorrow. This move might come tomorrow. All right. The US 30 continue to go up. Look at that, continue to go up. And I had my buy limit in there, but I mean, it was previously. Let me just delete it because obviously I'm not going to go in there. Look at the NZD USD. Do you remember I went out here? Who remembers this, guys? I exited from there to there. I exited and I said to you, it looks like there's divergence building up here. Let me exit this now. And I didn't want to waste any time with that. And look what happened after that. There's my exit. Went down about 8 pips. And then it reversed and went to the upside. So we out there. I'm not going to take any chances. All right, not at all. But I want to massage this oil price again because I want us to do a bit of a prelude to tomorrow, okay? Because we might be getting some upside tomorrow with the oil price. All right, so this 85 was for today. There's a new resistance that I'm going to be looking for now. 85 was for today. It's not for tomorrow. $85 a barrel was for today. I'm looking for tomorrow. So I'm going to restart oil now, okay? I'm going to restart oil. Lots of divergence here. There was no commitment whatsoever. Lots of divergence here. All right. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So tomorrow, guys, let me do the 1 hour. Yeah, let's do the 1 hour. Let's see. Okay. 93. Okay. So we're redoing oil here, guys. Okay, I'm not going to do it on the hour's not giving me what I need here. The hour's not giving me what I need. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. Give me a second. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. So for tomorrow, this is for tomorrow, guys. 15-minute. This is for tomorrow. Okay. This is for tomorrow. 84 and 88. This is for tomorrow. All right, let's make this blue. $15-minute frame. 15-minute frame. Lots of divergence right now. The area of commitment that I'm looking for is 83. Then pit stop 84. And if it all plays well, then we have 88. All right, that's it. That's the oil. Lots of commitment needed here, 83. We'll see how that goes. All right, so AUD USD going up. Gold is still there. S&P 500 doing a bit of a correction now. GBP USD, you can see we're back above the commitment zone right there. So we're waiting for it to move. Guys, at this point in time, I mean, even NAS is doing a correction now. At this point in time, guys, look, I've not gone into NAS. Shira, I've not touched NAS. The reason why I've not touched NAS is because it has not committed. Now, guys, I want to make sure that I mention that to everybody. You got to have rules from your strategy or from your approach perspective, right? For me, one of the biggest things is the commitment candle. If the commitment is not there, I'm not interested in that trade. Okay, I can't do anything. That's why the Nasdaq, many guys are going to force this now, so they're going to buy. They're going to buy. But the S&P 500 has committed already for the day once, and then it came back twice. So this is a correction now that's going to take place, right? Are we together? But as this is coming down, the NAS can also come down. So if you put a stop loss, example here now, if the S&P 500 comes down and the NAS comes down, it's going to hit your stop loss. There's no commitment. It can go deeper. In fact, this one went deeper than the S&P 500. It went deeper than the S&P 500. So let's not forget that. So your specific strategy or your plan or your approach must have key points that you definitely work with. Okay. Look at BTC. Look at that rejection. Like I said to you guys, I'm swinging this. There's rejection right there. All right. AUD, no, CHFJPY. A bit of a rejection here now. Okay, not a problem. We're still swinging it. I'm swinging this, by the way, just so you do know, okay? I'm swinging this as well. That's why it's taking longer. It will take more than 2 days. It will definitely take more than 2 days, okay? All right. Are we together there, guys? Just looking what else we have here. I don't need the VIX on here. NZD, JPY. All right, so they all really just, it's just a wait now. GBP CAD, look, I'm swinging this one as well. I had mentioned to you guys, see the black there? There, possible highs and then down. You can see this is still swinging to the downside. All right, USD CAD has been sitting. It's reached the area 1.41149. It's reached it. This was also a swing trade. This was a swing trade from there to there. It was a swing trade. All right. Are we together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Took 6 days. All right. So it's important. Kiaboka, do you see that gold there, bud? You see that gold? Remember, I had mentioned to you that, you know, it could be that you're just trading maybe a higher time frame. This is what I was referring to, because remember I said to you the higher time frames, we are experiencing a correction now, and that's why I said to you I will not disagree with you. So I was referring to literally the shorter time frames. All right, there we go, my friend. There we go. That's it. Yes, that's it. Okay. So guys, always remember, every time we come online, every time you're online with me, all right, or with T, there'll always be, are we gonna scalp? Are we gonna do an intraday trade? All right. Scalping is going to take minutes, guys. Minutes to perhaps, or seconds even to a minute. Minutes to, and if we say minutes, 5 minutes, 12 minutes, 15 minutes, etc. And then intraday is, you know, we want to try and close that trade in the day, which is why we have 4 trading rooms here. You want to try and close it. So if you're in the S&P now, guys, you can close the trade. If you're in gold, you can close the trade here. Excuse me, if you're in the pound dollar, you can close the trade. If you're in the AUD USD, you can close the trade. If you're in the Euro USD, you can close the trade. That would be intraday. Then we have the swing trades. We'll keep them, like the AUD NZD. I'm keeping that one. The Euro AUD, I'm actually keeping that one. So you'll have this diversified style that you are able to do now. Yes, can you choose one for your schedule? Absolutely. The reason why myself and T, why we are able to do it like this is because, guys, this is what we do. So we have the ability to showcase how we scalp with you guys, how we do intraday trading, how we do swing trading, and how we can hold it. Like example, BTC. To be frank with you guys, I'm going to be holding BTC. I'm just waiting for Ethereum to pop up. And I'll position hold this one up to 3,402. Absolutely. From there, now you get an update. So when price moves up, all right, then we give an update now. Oh, okay, so that's where we are. You can do partial profit taking, etc., and even apply more volumes. All right. But we're in a position to show this because this is what we do every day. Are we together, everybody? That's very important. Now, for someone that is working, that cannot be in front of the PC the entire day, that's why we teach it like this. So you can say, hold on. This scalping that I see Ash doing here, the minutes he'll put on a US 30 and then, it will move up with the news. Okay, great. I like it. But, that doesn't fit my profile. I prefer the intraday because then I'm going to catch Ash at 9:30 and I'll catch him again at 3 o'clock. Yeah. So that's the way I'm going to do this. See, now you have your options, guys. Now you have your options. That is what you want when it comes to this. That's what you're looking for. All right? It's right there in your face every day. Let's just say a meeting starts at midday or you have to head out of the office at 12 and you can't make the midday report. Guess what? You say, listen, at 3, I'm clearing my schedule at 3. I'm joining Ash and T. All right. And we're going to be looking what's happening in the market. I caught them at the London session. I'm now going to catch them with the overlap of the London and the opening of the New York. That's the mindset you need to start pushing if you don't have it already. That's the mindset you need to get into. If you are already not doing it, that's what you should do. If you are doing it, great. No problem. No problem. Continue to do what you are doing if you're already there. But if you are not, this is the type of thing that you should be getting yourself into. It's very important, guys. All right? Because this is going to determine what your P&L is going to be, your consistency level. It's going to be insane if you're just jumping in here and there and you don't have a systematic approach. I mean, look at CAT JPY. Imagine you were still in a short here. If you were still in a short right here, look what would happen. So now, you get into the short here. Now myself, I'm swinging this. This is not an intraday move for me. All right. I got in yesterday and look at this. Today, it's coming up. So I'm anticipating maybe for the next day or two for it to still be lingering around here. But eventually, guys, I'm looking for it to come down. Only if it breaks this high here, then I will take some action. But right now, I'm going to sit on it. Versus the gold price, which is pretty liquid, versus the S&P, versus the NAS 100, versus the US 30. That I can do a lot of scalping there. I can do a lot of intraday trading there. I'm not going to try and swing it unless I like the NAS and I really want to swing it. And it's okay because I've had many students of mine that have swung the NAS and they made a killing. Guys, the guys can be up 100,000, 200,000. Are we together? But they're swinging it. They're swinging it over a couple of days because they were actually tracking the impulses on a daily time frame, not on the hourlies, not on the 15-minute. So you have to really start. If you're not doing this, you have to get into that mindset now. Is everybody clear? Because guys, we're expanding, we're moving. And I mean, it's as clear as daylight. Needless to say, we can open up any chart here. It doesn't matter what chart you actually put on. Any chart will be able to dissect that thing for you. Because we understand how we're approaching the chart. Are we doing the fractions, which is the scalping, micro fractions? Are we doing fractions, which is intraday? Are we doing bigger pieces there swinging? Are we doing more than half, which is more position holding? And then you can attribute and put proper lot sizing or at least position sizing in there from a lot size perspective. Now you can plan better. So tonight, yes, sure, it's live trading. I mean, I'm already in positions here. You guys were with me the entire day. You watched me when I drew. I told you about the commitment levels. It has gone above those specific areas now. Okay, fine, great. It ended up working out nice. But in as much as it's that type of session where you can see the results, it's also an educational session to say, guys, this is possible. to get to your skill to be sharpened, it just requires you to be consistent in attendance. And then the second thing is, guys, remember, we cannot say to you, buy here, sell here, because rightfully so, it's not a signal group this. We don't offer advice. We educate, and we do understand that if you want to really sharpen like anything else in your life, you are going to have to be practical. You're going to have to get in the market, and you're going to have to experience it. You're going to have to put in real money. At the end of the day, you can open up a demo account, but the psychological skill development does not develop with a demo account, because the psyche is tested with real money. It's not tested with the demo. So you can say to me, Ash, I have been with a demo for the past year. No problem. And you might have acquired certain things from a pattern observation perspective. Good for you. But I can tell you today, once you put in a standard lot, or you put in a half a standard lot, and you start seeing that deficit move against you and your position, we'll talk again, especially if it's hard-earned money. If you know you worked and you did it properly, it was well-earned and deserved cash, and you put it into the market, then your skill, that's where it matters now. Is everybody clear with that, guys? Is everybody with me there, guys? Now, remember, obviously tonight, we are also awaiting the FOMC statement, which comes tomorrow. And we must be aware that before an announcement like that, we have some movement that happens the day before. Now, why does that movement also happen a day before? I mean, look at this. From gold, we push down, we push up again. S&P, quite a good amount of movement there. Look at the US 30. All right, from a 1 hour perspective, it really pushed up. I mean, just from today, from that low to that high over there, it's strengthened by 1.51%. All right. Now, listen to this, traders. Listen to this, okay? These moves confuse people for that announcement tomorrow as well. Because people's going to say, oh, wow, look, gold moved up, or the S&P 500 moved up. Therefore, we are looking for shorts tomorrow with the FOMC. No, that's not necessarily the truth, because this move can continue tomorrow with the FOMC. In fact, you know what can happen tomorrow during the day? Let me just move this up so I can just show you. This price tomorrow, the entire day, can do this. It can come down, and then it's just moves sideways the entire day, and it's accumulating contracts. Are you guys with me there? Are you with me there, guys? And then it accumulates contracts. All right? It accumulates contracts. Let me just make sure everybody's tracking with me here quickly, guys. Everybody with me? Everybody here? Everybody here? Quickly, guys. Quickly. All right. Petey's there. Got you. Edgar, nice. All right. There we go. Shirley Shakes. Tanya, I see you there. Quickly, guys. Quickly let me know. JJ, I see you there. Good. 6-6 Africa. Got you. Nice. Okay. Got you, Shira. There we go. Altitude graphics. Nice. Intel. Beautiful, guys. This is nice. Kia. There we go. Kia Boka. All right. This thing can consolidate the whole day tomorrow, guys. And then you'll be getting sellers. You'll be getting buyers. Where this entire area now is saturated with contracts. And what are guys doing? Now they start putting what? Stop losses here because of selling. You see that? Then they start putting stop losses over here as an example. Maybe somewhere here. We can always go down. Maybe somewhere here. And now it's orders, and it's saturated with stop losses and pending orders. And, because pending orders also have stop losses, guys. Pending orders also have stop losses. And then what happens tomorrow is it confuses everybody. But meanwhile, whilst we were in this room, we already got the play. We are waiting for further upside here. So all the guys that sold, guess what? When price moves up like this, it takes out all those stop losses there, guys. All of it. Are we together? So here now, look, I can actually look here. Out. Do you guys see that? intraday. Right here, out. Do you see that? Right here, out. Do you guys see that? Now, what I can do is, it's now 18:30. Guess what I can do here? Here, 9 o'clock. Put in an alarm. Come back to gold. Come to the hour chart. Come and see where it is. Do you see that? Are we together? Do you see that? S&P 500, come to the hour chart. I'm already out. I already made some cash there. Okay, great. So I come to the hour chart and I come and I track it here now. 9 o'clock, I can come and track it midnight. I can track it 3 o'clock. I can track it 6 o'clock. And then I can come back at 9. So every time I can just put my alarm clock on and wake up at those times. Yes, you'll be tired because you go into deep sleep and then you have to wake up again and then you go back to deep sleep. You'll probably be exhausted, okay? Because your body needs a good consistent amount of sleep. But I can now, because I know the setup, if by midnight I can see price is already back at my commitment zone. See, because I have the setup drawn from today, I can now anticipate, whoa, for the morning when I come and meet with Ash, by the time we get to 9 o'clock, if by midnight or 3 a.m. I'm sitting here, as an example, right? If by that time I'm already sitting here, you can anticipate between 6 and 9 when you meet up with me tomorrow, as an example here, where the price could be. And if price starts doing this, but it has not broken through there, now FOMC gets closer. FOMC gets closer, and you can see where the price is. So now you know to say, all right, if the FOMC comes out, what is the fundamentals there? If they say those rates will definitely be hiked, that means the sentiment will be driven now. All right? The sentiment will be driven within the market with traders. They can get spooked. So if they now go and they buy dollars, what happens to the S&P? It comes down. So automatically, you know now, we're not trading 15-minute charts no more. I have to go to the higher time frames now, and I need to find a possible downside target instead. All right. Pete, I used to do that, Pete. That's why I know you'll be tired. I used to do that. All right. That was when I was really tracking the patterns over the clocks. 9, 12, 3, 6, and so forth. All right, because the clock goes around twice. There's 8 rides. All right, Preston. I was on a roll there, man. Did you have to? Preston, I was on a roll there. Did you have to say that and make me laugh so lucky here? Well, you're at the right place, all right? So yeah, so let me get the ramp and get back on. All right? So the clock moves around in those patterns twice. All right? Twice a day. All right? It first starts obviously by midnight. It's 12. Then we have 3, we have 6, we have 9. That's the first rotation. Then we have midday. You are already with me by then. Midday, 3, 6, and 9. So we are now in the second wave now. You see that? We're in the second wave. And it matters where it closes in the second wave. So even although, and guys, I want to say this. Even although I got out now, let's just say I'm sleeping at 10 or at 11. And price decides to do this. The reason why I'm not going to worry about this, guys, is because we can switch on any chart during Monday to Friday, any time frame, and know exactly what to do by analyzing. Whether we're going to be bagging 30 pips, 60 pips, it doesn't matter. Why is that possible? It's called skill. It's technical skill. Is everybody clear, guys? Can I just pause there and make sure that everybody's tracking here, guys? It's technical skill that allows you to see that. It does not mean that it's going to go exactly, but you should have a ratio. So you guys can see now here with us at the Academy with TD Markets, There's more than 90% accuracy, spot on accuracy here. Go and look at trades out of 10. Just take 10 trades that we've done, and I can tell you today, it's more than 7 of them that you will get has gone in the direction that we have anticipated. Minus the days. We're not talking days here. We're only speaking accuracy now. All right. It's important to understand that. And then obviously, as we do go on with the academy assignments, when that comes, guys, like I said to Keela earlier on, we will let everybody know. We'll let everybody know, don't worry. There'll be a mini assignment for you guys to complete. You'll obviously get into our mentorship and refining models or sessions. That's via Zoom. And we're going to be discussing quite a bit of these things that you see we're doing in the trading room now. All right. Obviously, with a little bit more detail. Obviously, here, guys, we're looking for opportunities. So it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different in here versus those sessions. But don't worry. Just stand by. Please hear me, guys. We'll let everybody know. All right. So for this evening, I think we are safe at this point in time to say, all right, there's some pullbacks coming now. The zigzag has created the high. That's on AUD USD, not so much on the gold. The gold is on the 30-minute, not the 30-minute, the hour. There's no high yet. So I'm waiting for that. There's no high yet. The S&P 500 has moved up. I mean, that's beautiful stuff. From down there, we pushed all the way up as anticipated. All right. GBP USD, you can see here there's a new high there. So I'm going to wait for the pullback. And that's part of me getting at the 9 o'clock clock at the midnight. Now you can wait for to see where the pullback is. USD JPY, I didn't touch that. And then obviously Euro USD has now created the high. So pullback. All right. And then obviously we have the NAS. The NAS has not committed. So, and because it's not committed, it's already created a high. So I'm waiting for it to give me a bit of a pullback here. And then obviously USD Swiss franc, guys, I'm waiting for a pullback on this one. The oil price tomorrow, we'll check it out at $83 a barrel. That's the new high that we'll be waiting for tomorrow. This is tomorrow's commitment level. Is everybody clear here, guys? Is everybody clear here? All right. Shira, how many candles on average does the zigzag take? You see, that is literally something that you cannot, you can't predict that. Okay, you can't predict that. You can use divergence to help you assess more or less. Like example here now, we have the crude oil. There's divergence here. Now with divergence, please make a note of this, all right? Divergence normally has 2 key lows before it starts pushing to the upside. Look, low there, low. And I'm not referring to a low where it's just like this. It's a zone. So I shouldn't say low. I mean, it has 2 key zones. There's the first key zone, which creates the low. There's 1, and then you have 2 here. Do you see that? You have 2. So when you start seeing 2 lows or 2 zones or 2 resistances, that's more or less Shira. That's something you can use to estimate where the low of that zag could finish up now. Are we together there? I hope that makes sense there to you, okay? So you can use that to assist you. About 2 lows or so. And then you start looking for your commitment levels now, all right? Whether you're buying or whether you are selling, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right. But guys, phenomenal time today. We did wonderful. All right. I'm happy that you guys know where you are coming to. I'm happy you understand and can see what you guys are exposed to every day. Let's continue to push. Don't forget tomorrow, FOMC meeting. All right, FOMC meeting tomorrow. And we'll take it from there. We'll take it from there. The AUD also has the CPI. That's coming out early hours of the morning. So watch the AUD USD if you are up, if you are a night owl and you available that night. The reason why I also got out of this one, guys, I'll be honest with you, I got in late. I was supposed to get in here. I was busy. I actually missed this. So that was already up there, and so I just see it going back to that zone. So it's just a waste for me personally to actually get out of it. So we have to know why we do what we do, so you can obviously make sense of it, especially if you're explaining to people. All right. So Aussie, let's see. Gold, we're gonna see S&P 500. I'm still anticipating upside here, guys. Hopefully, I can catch the NAS. All right, you can see. Look at that. There's a low now. Shira, there's a low on the S&P 500. But let me see. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can get. So do you see two lows here? Look at that. There and there. That zone there. Do you see that zone there? There and there. And then it formed. Are we together? All right. So there's the first one. There's the first one there. And there's the second one over there. And you can see it's now formed. All right. So let's see. Let's just give it a bit of time. And we'll take it from there. All right. So see you tomorrow, guys. See you tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to tomorrow's FOMC as well. And we'll take it from there. Have a fantastic evening, guys. All right. Have a fantastic evening. I'll see you guys soon. All right. Ciao, ciao, guys.